Hello, I'm Bill Nye. I'm a human. I'm Bill Nye. I'm a human. I'm Bill Nye. I'm a human. I'm a human too. I'm a human too. I'm a human. Are we the only species around here? No, but we're the dominant one. You know, I'm getting kind of hungry. Me too. Why don't you eat another species? I don't see any other species. Oh, what about the grass? There's not enough biodiversity. Oh, biodiversity. That's it. Not enough biodiversity. Hey, biodiversity. Let's do a show. Biodiversity. Right. That's what I said.
Okay. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill
Nye the Science Guy.
It's great, I can use my hands.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Want to help biodiversity in your own backyard? Build a bird shell. Here's what you do. Take a piece of wood that looks like this. Then cut 4 squares out of that wood so it looks like this. Then cut another piece of wood that looks like this. Get an adult to help you.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now that you have your 4 squares, glue them together so they look like this. Now place this back on the wood, line it up, measure it off, and get the adult to help you again.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Glue the back on like this. And let it dry. And when that's dry, it should look like this. I glued a little piece on the front, and now I'm ready.
Now nail your bird box to the side of a building or tree, up high enough where nothing will mess with it. It's good to nail it to the northeast side. That way the little birds won't get too hot. Just nail it up there and the birds will do the rest. How we doing, Jafar?
Okay, Bill, about 15 more minutes.
15 minutes. Great.
So this is an ecosystem. And so...
Rules.
Ow. That's a termite. And that's the tree that he needs to eat. Thus two ways connected. Organisms entwined, in relationships respected. And yet we choose species to lose. Think we'll make do with fewer kangaroos. More species makes diversity and ecosystems that we find succeed. And so we shouldn't append organisms on which we might depend. We may not comprehend the strings attached to lives that we end. We need fungi to survive and stay alive. Come on, hummingbirds and cactus, bats and cats and trees. It's like a giant lattice, how we need all of these, even manatees. Even manatees, science rules. You know we're all connected, connected one and all. Environments reflected in creatures great and small, creatures great and small, creatures great and small.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's great having you around the ecosystem. In fact, it's great having everything in the ecosystem.
But you know, as more and more species disappear, it's harder and harder to keep the ecosystem in balance.
Because we don't know which species are needed to hold it all together. We gotta keep our bio diverse. We gotta be careful. Oh, whoa. Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some plants and animals to keep track of. See you around the ecosystem.
Produced in association with the National Science Foundation.
The world is covered by water. So almost all of the world's living things live here. It's just one ecosystem after another. We call this... Oh, boy. Sorry. I'm gonna really bang my shin. Sorry. Different kinds of life. Oh, boy.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's great having an ecosystem, Tony. And as we do, the ecosystem becomes more and more...
But if you'd like, if you... I kind of bobbled the line there.
Now, this hasn't happened yet, but good. Boy, that was a really good one. Between where I'm standing and wherever you're sitting, there are about 1 million different types of plants and animals. That's right, millions of different species, all living together in an ecosystem in what we call an environment. Or as you said, Roy, I meant burp. Sorry, goofball. Has anybody...